we go on to it second rather than first because we thought it's useful to have this exercise of thinking about customers, thinking about products, customer groups, product groups. So this is a two-sentence value proposition. And it's like your elevator pitch. You know the phrase elevator pitch? Yeah. So you're at a trade show, big hotel, you're staying on the 10th floor, you get in the lift at floor 10, you press G for ground, it stops at floor 5. Your dream investor, your dream customer, your dream bank manager, whatever, dream bank manager, there's a combination. Your dream investor walks through the door, presses G and turns to you and says, what's your business about? You now have between the 5th floor and the ground floor to explain in a nutshell what your business is about so that that person either makes a purchase on the spot or invites you for a cup of coffee to discuss it, you know. That's the elevator pitch, something that you can put to people really quickly, really clearly, that absolutely crystal clearly describes what your business is about. And that has to do with value. It starts with your customer. So I'll use the example. Again, the example's from my business. It's about this product, the Build Your Business Workshop. So for small business startups, here's my key customer. That's the customer I decided was important to me. Who want cost-effective training. So for this customer who has a need, and I'm already starting to think carefully about words here. You know, it's very easy to put too many words into this tool. Cost-effective means time and money. That's something that as a startup we don't have enough of, never have enough time or money. Cost-effective training, the product name is a kind of product. It can often be useful to say the Acme Fashion House is a specialist swimwear provider or something. It can help you to actually identify your niche. So this product is a kind of product that solves this problem in a very special way. So I solve this problem about cost-effective training by tailoring the learning to your circumstances, building it up from where you're at rather than down from where I think you're at. You know, that's what is important to me. That's sentence one. Sentence 2, unlike competition, whoever else is out there offering this training, my product does it this way. So sometimes people don't like the idea of competition. I'm not in the business of white-anting my competition. You don't have to put it like that. You don't need to use terms like competition. But the fact is, like with creatives, you know. So I paint because I must, you know. I was born to paint, I must paint. But the thing is, and that's fine, but if you actually want to make a living from that, in one day your painting's going to be in the gallery, somebody else's painting's going to be right beside it. There's going to be $1,000 on each one. One person is standing here with $1,000 in their pocket. It's going to go somewhere, whether you call that competition or not. So you can call it differentiation. How is your product different from the competition? And sometimes this is where the social responsibility can come in. Unlike other people in my field, my fabrics are all sourced from starving Tibetan nuns or something, you know. There's something that actually stands, that's the point of this second sentence. How is your product different? How is your offering different from other people in the marketplace, other offerings in the marketplace? Notice, if you fill this in, and it actually makes sense, you've got your value proposition, in my view. You've got what's at the heart of your business, which is the value you're bringing to the world for a customer. So for this customer who has this need, I satisfy the need in a special way, which is different from the way other people do it. That's what you're saying, you know. And apart from the fact that it doesn't actually say how you're going to make money doing all of this, I reckon this is what you need. If you can do this, you've got a business. Or at least if you can't do this, you haven't got a business, in my view. You know? And it's deceptively simple. Like it's simple, but simple doesn't mean easy, you know. And people can, this is one of those ones people will come back to. At the end of the course, if it makes sense to you, you'll come back to this. Because I've seen this appear on websites, I've seen people memorise it. I've sort of internalised it now to describe, if you ask me to describe my business, this is the way I'll describe it. along these lines, because it hits all the buttons you need to hit. Any questions before you go yourself?